Now there are two types of energy. Here I will explain the type of energy. There will be two types of energy. One will be kinetic energy and other will be potential energy. In the form of kinetic energy, if any object which is moving continuously, it means that object will have certain energy inside it. So I will say such types of energy, I will say that is the uh, kinetic energy. And kinetic energy can be defined by using the formula k, which is equal to 1 by 2 mass of the object into velocity of that object. In other words, we can say that k is equal to 1 by 2 mv square. But this is the information when object will have movement inside it. And if any object which has potential in that object, I will say that object has the potential energy. So second form, I will also say the potential energy, and first is the kinetic energy. So there are two types of energy. One energy due to movement, I can write that is the kinetic energy. But any object which is available at some height, so due to position, I will say that object will have the energy, and such energy I will say the potential energy. And potential energy is also written by the formula mgh. M is the mass of the object and g is the gravity, that is center of the earth, towards the center of the earth, and h is the height of the object that is available at h height distance from the earth. So according to position, I will calculate the energy, and that energy I will say the potential energy. Okay, you have to follow it positively. Okay, student. Now, so all information one by one I will explain, and after explaining I will explain what information which is given by the Albert Einstein. I will explain, and after explaining I will describe each and every information in detail. So what information given by the Albert Einstein? So Albert Einstein gave one instruction: energy cannot be created or cannot be destroyed. Only energy can be converted from one form to another form. So all informations one by one I will explain. So you concentrate here to understand each and every information in detail. So according to Albert Einstein, according to Albert Einstein, he gave one formula. That formula is is equal to mc square, where m is the mass of object, where I have to write m is mass of object, where c is the velocity of light in vacuum, velocity of light in vacuum, velocity of light in vacuum. I have to write here properly. The velocity of light in vacuum. Okay, and its value is also, I write 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So according to Albert Einstein, he gave one instruction. That instruction is as E is equal to mc square. E is also known as energy, because if any object which is moving, and that object will have the multiplication of light velocity of light in vacuum whole square. So that term I will get. So that is the part of energy, because if we have to take total mass of universe into multiplication of c square, in this case I will say total energy will be of the universe. Okay, so in this case its unit I can write here joule. Its unit I will write here joule, and that is in, yes, I can write in SI system. SI system, standard unit of system. Standard unit of in standard standard international unit of system. So here I will say this is the SI system. This is the SI system, and its other unit will be erg. This is the CA system. This is the CA system. So according to Albert Einstein, I have written here E is equal to mc square, and its SI unit is joule, or in other words we can say that erg. Joule is also written as Newton into meter, because energy has two forms. One is the work and another is heat. So according to concept of work, yesterday I have, yeah, a day before today I have already explained about the concept of work. Now here I am explaining the concept energy, that is, in other words it is called urja. So according to Albert Einstein, I have got one formula that is about the energy E is equal to mc square, because energy is written with a capital letter E, and that is the product of mass into velocity of light whole square. So that term I will calculate in joule, and joule is the SI system, and its other unit in CA system I will say erg. So one joule, which is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. Yesterday, that is a day before yesterday, already I have discussed about the concept of joule and erg. Okay, now here I am going to explain. Here E is also known as energy of the object, m is the mass of object, and c is the velocity of light in vacuum, and its value is already constant, and its value is written as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This is the velocity of light, and each and every student has to remember this information. Okay, so all information I can say. If mass, here one information I'm going to explain, and you concentrate here what I'm speaking. Mass of any object, that is fixed, and velocity of light in vacuum, that is also fixed. So this is fixed and this is fixed. It means that energy is constant. This is also constant. This is also a multiplication of two constant will be constant. So energy is constant. It means that total energy of the universe is constant. It means that total mass of the universe into velocity of the light in vacuum. So all information will be constant. It means that total energy of the universe will be constant. Okay, so in this case I can summarize and I can speak. According to Albert Einstein, all energy cannot be created. That is, energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form. It means that if I have any object, and that object I will sell in the market, and then I will get energy in the form of money, and that money I will utilize to buy another equipment. So that money energy can be converted into equipment. So total energy cannot be destroyed. So energy I only change from one form to another form, but energy I am not creating, I am not destroying, but total energy of the universe will be constant. So this is the information which is given by the Albert Einstein. So this is very important, and each and every student has to know what is the concept of energy. Energy only energy is available in the universe. It means that energy cannot be created, means I cannot create, but energy cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form. Because for example, I can take one pen and I will sell that pen. So after selling, I will get a money, and with that money I will buy another tools. So only I am converting money from pen to money and money to another tools. It means that energy I am converting from one form to another form, or other form to another form, but I am not generating the energy. I am not generating the energy that is already available in the universe. So energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form. Means I am converting pen to money, money to any tools, only converted, but we cannot create and cannot destroy. So you concentrate here and you generalize it and you use in your daily life. Okay student, so you have to follow it. It means concept of energy, that is it is also called in urja. So according to Albert Einstein, he gave one formula, that is E is equal to mc square, where m is the mass of the object and c is the velocity of light in vacuum, and its value is also I know, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Each and every student has to remember this value. Okay, so if student will remember its value, so numerical can be solved by that student easily. Because if they will not know, so they can you take the help of textbook for getting its value, and then that student can solve the required question. Okay, now mass of the object will be given in the question. Now, so all information of the energy I have written here. So any object which is available in the environment, so multiplication of that object into velocity of light in vacuum whole square is called the energy of the object. Okay, so energy of object is denoted by capital E, and its unit is joule, and it is also available in SI system, and in the form of joule I can also write Newton meter, and it is converted. So after converting, I will get unit in CS system, that is centimeter grams system, centimeter grams second system. I will say that is the erg, 1 in Newton, which is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. So each and every student has to remember these informations. Okay, now, so this information I will erase. Before erasing, I will explain all these informations into Hindi, so students who are reading in Hindi medium, those students can also understand the concept of energy, that is urja, in detail. Okay, and those students who are reading in UP board, those students can also understand the concept of energy in detail. Okay, so energy का मीनिंग होता है ऊर्जा, तो एनर्जी का मीनिंग होता है ऊर्जा। तो एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन, ये एक साइंटिस्ट का नाम एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन, उन्होंने एनर्जी मीन्स ऊर्जा को उन्होंने एक सूत्र दिया था, एक फार्मूला दिया था कि इस यूनिवर्स में यूनिवर्स को हिंदी में ब्रह्मांड कहते हैं। इस ब्रह्मांड में अगर जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट या पिंड या वस्तु है, उस वस्तु का मास और उस वस्तु के मास में जो होता है प्रकाश की चाल से, अगर हम उसकी चाल का स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, एक वैल्यू आता है, उस वैल्यू को हम इस ब्रह्मांड का ऊर्जा कहेंगे। इसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि अगर हम कहेंगे कि ब्रह्मांड में सभी द्रव्यमानों का योग, और उसमें जो होता है सी स्क्वायर से हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, तो वो वैल्यू आएगा, वो ब्रह्मांड का टोटल ऊर्जा के बराबर होगा। इन अदर वर्ड्स वी कैन से दैट, उन्होंने कहा था कि एनर्जी कैन नॉट बी क्रिएटेड, एनर्जी को जो होता है क्रिएट नहीं किया जा सकता, कैन नॉट बी डिस्ट्रॉय, उसको एनर्जी को हम खत्म भी नहीं कर सकते हैं, ओनली कन्वर्टेड फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर फॉर्म। हम एनर्जी को एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। तो एनर्जी को हम न क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, न डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं, ओनली हमारे पास अथॉरिटी होता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए। इसके लिए हम एग्जांपल दे सकते हैं कि अगर सपोज कीजिए हमारे पास एक पेन है, उस पेन को जो होता है हम सेल करेंगे तो हमें एक मनी मिलेगा। तो हमारा पहला जो था पेन के रूप में एनर्जी था, वो एनर्जी कन्वर्ट हो गया किसके फॉर्म में, मनी के फॉर्म में। अब उस मनी को भी हम कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। उस मनी को से जो होता है हम किसी दूसरे टूल्स को बाई करेंगे तो मनी जो होता है फिर से टूल्स में कन्वर्ट हो गया। इसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि हम एनर्जी को क्रिएट नहीं कर रहे हैं, ओनली कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में। और एनर्जी को जो होता है हम डिस्ट्रॉय भी नहीं कर सकते हैं। ये इंफॉर्मेशन which is given by the साइंटिस्ट एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन। एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन के द्वारा ये इंफॉर्मेशन दिया गया है कि E इक्वल टू एम सी स्क्वायर। अब इसके यूनिट की बात करेंगे तो हम ऊर्जा को जो होता है हम दो पार्ट में तोड़ते हैं, एक जो होता है कार्य के फॉर्म में, दूसरा हीट के फॉर्म में, उष्मा के फॉर्म में। तो हम इसका जो यूनिट होगा वो जूल होगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पर जूल जूल यहाँ पर लिखे हैं, उसको जूल को हम कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं एम के सिस्टम में, न्यूटन मीटर भी होगा। लेकिन इस जूल को जो हम कन्वर्ट करते हैं एसआई सिस्टम में तो अर्ग होता है, लेकिन एक न्यूटन इज इक्वल टू होता है 10⁻⁷ अर्ग। ऑलरेडी जब हम वर्क के बारे में एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे, वर्क के डिफिनीशन दे रहे थे, तो वहां पे एक्सप्लेन किए थे कि 1 न्यूटन इज इक्वल टू 10⁻⁷ अर्ग होता है। वो कैसे होता है वहां पर डिराइव करके आपको एक्सप्लेन करके बताए थे। ओके स्टूडेंट, सो यहाँ पर हम एनर्जी को हम कैपिटल ई के फॉर्म में लिखते हैं और यहाँ पर एम लिखा गया, ये मास ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट। अगर कोई भी इस यूनिवर्स में कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट लेते हैं उसका मास जो होता है फिक्स होता है। और यहाँ पर सी का वैल्यू जो होता है, जो प्रकाश की चाल होता है 3 × 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, ये भी फिक्स होता है। तो ये मास भी फिक्स है और इसका वेलोसिटी चाल भी फिक्स है, तो दोनों का मल्टीप्लीकेशन भी करेंगे तो वो भी एक फिक्स क्वांटिटी आएगा। इसका मीनिंग ये होता है कि एनर्जी जो होता है एक कांस्टेंट होता है। एनर्जी क्या होता है, कांस्टेंट, एक नियत होता है। इसका मीनिंग ये होता है द्रव्यमान और ऊर्जा दोनों या तो दोनों बराबर होते हैं, एक दूसरे के समतुल्य या बराबर होते हैं। यह इंफॉर्मेशन जो होता है एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन ने एक्सप्लेन किया था। ये भी उन्होंने बताया था कि इस यूनिवर्स में या हम एनर्जी को क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन जो एनर्जी अवेलेबल है उस एनर्जी को एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। और एनर्जी को जो होता है डिस्ट्रॉय, नष्ट भी नहीं कर सकते, केवल एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। ओके, दीज आर द इंफॉर्मेशंस व्हिच आर गिवन बाय द एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन। ओके, तो अब इसके बाद से हम एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कि ऑलरेडी ये इंफॉर्मेशन जो होता है एक्सप्लेन किए थे इंग्लिश में, ताकि सीबीएसई बोर्ड के स्टूडेंट या जो स्टूडेंट इंग्लिश मीडियम में पढ़ रहे हैं वो इजीली इसको ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं, इसको समझ सकते हैं, इसको अपने लैंग्वेज में इसको एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं। सो एनर्जी कैन नॉट बी क्रिएटेड, कैन नॉट बी डिस्ट्रॉयड, ओनली कन्वर्टेड फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर फॉर्म। मीन्स एक फॉर्म से हम दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। सो आई एम गोइंग टू इरेज दिस इंफॉर्मेशन। After erasing this information, one statement I will write which is given by the Albert Einstein. Okay, so you have to remember this instruction positively. So according to Albert Einstein, he told energy can not be created. Energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form, from one form to another, from one form to another form. And other form. So this is the statement which is given by the Albert Einstein. Energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form. सो एनर्जी को हम क्रिएट भी नहीं कर सकते हैं, एनर्जी को हम क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते हैं, एनर्जी को क्रिएट नहीं किया जा सकता है, और एनर्जी को डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं किया जा सकता है, ओनली कन्वर्ट किया जा सकता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में। मैंने एक एग्जांपल ऑलरेडी हमने लेकर बताया था कि एक पेन है, उस पेन को जो होता है हम एनर्जी जो होता है पेन के फॉर्म में रखे हैं, जब उसको सेल कर देंगे तो हमें एनर्जी जो होता है कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा मनी के फॉर्म में। अब हम फिर से मनी को अगर कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं तो कोई टूल परचेज करेंगे, तो जब टूल्स परचेज करेंगे तो वो मनी जो होता है चेंज हो गया टूल्स के फॉर्म में। तो हम एनर्जी को क्रिएट नहीं कर रहे हैं, जो एनर्जी है, जो हमारे पास पेन है, जो एनर्जी है, उसी एनर्जी को जो होता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में हम कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो एनर्जी को हम लोग क्रिएट करते हैं ना डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं, सिर्फ हमारे पास अथॉरिटी होता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने का। दिस इज द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ द यूनिवर्स। तो यूनिवर्स का ये इंफॉर्मेशन है कि अगर टोटल इस यूनिवर्स का जो मास है और उस मास में जो होता है लाइट ऑफ द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द लाइट इन वैक्यूम का होल स्क्वायर से अगर हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वह भी एक फिक्स वैल्यू आएगा। क्योंकि m जो होता है क्या है, कांस्टेंट है। कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट लेंगे तो उस ऑब्जेक्ट का वैल्यू भी मास का वैल्यू कांस्टेंट होगा और ये c का वैल्यू भी कांस्टेंट है। दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वह भी एक कांस्टेंट वैल्यू मिलेगा। इसका मीनिंग यह हुआ कि एनर्जी जो होता है कांस्टेंट हो गया। इसका मीनिंग ये हो गया कि इस यूनिवर्स में जो एनर्जी होता है वह कांस्टेंट होता है, वह चेंज नहीं होता है। इसलिए यहाँ पर इस स्टेटमेंट उन्होंने बताया कि एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन ने कहा है कि एनर्जी को जो अवेलेबल है इस यूनिवर्स में, उस एनर्जी को हम खत्म नहीं कर सकते हैं, डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं कर सकते हैं, नाश नहीं कर सकते हैं, ओनली कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर फॉर्म। दिस इज द property here, this is the information only we can do convert, only we can do conversion of the energy from one form to another form, but we cannot destroy, we cannot create. This is the information which is available in the universe, and we have to follow it positively, and always we have to utilize in our daily life. Okay, so this is the concept of energy I have already explained. So this formula each and every student has to remember positively. E is equal to mc square, where m is the mass of the object and c is the velocity of light in vacuum, and its value already I have written there before, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, now further I am going to explain in forward direction. Now energy can be divided into two parts. One part is the energy, that is the kinetic energy, and other is the potential energy. Now kinetic energy, if any object which is moving, after which is moving, it means that that object has capacity to move continuously. So in this case I will say that object will have kinetic energy, and that kinetic energy is also defined as 1 by 2 m v square. M is the mass of the object, that object is moving, and v is the velocity of the object. With that velocity that object is moving. And in the case of potential energy, due to potential energy is also written here. I will say kinetic energy, that is written with k, which is equal to 1 divided by 2 m v square, where m is the mass of the object and v is the velocity of the object. According to the velocity of the object, I will use its value, and then I will calculate this, and then I will get a value, and that value will be the kinetic energy. So here I will say kinetic energy. Now second, I will explain about the concept of potential energy, that is written as mgh, where m is the mass of the object and g is the gravity. And mass of the object, if any object which is available, so that object will have a certain mass, and due to the mass, one gravitational force will act downward. So that that gravitational force, I will say mg. So g is the gravity and its value is fixed, that is 9.8 meter per second square, and h is the if object which is available at the position, means at a height from the earth. So that length is, yeah, that distance is called h. So potential energy is written as u, which is equal to mgh. So this u is called potential energy. Potential energy. Okay, this is the potential. This is the potential energy, and this is the kinetic energy. So each and every student has to know energy is of two type. Energy has two types. One is the kinetic energy, and other is the potential energy. But in the universe, total energy will be constant, because energy, if any energy, if I will have that energy, only I have authority to convert from one form to another form, but I have no authority to destroy, I have no authority to create, only convert from one form to another form. According to Albert Einstein, I have got a formula, that is E is equal to mc square, and its unit I have to calculate it in joule, and that is called SI unit, Standard International System of Unit. That is called Standard International System of Unit, but I will change its unit in CS system, so I will say erg. So 1 Newton, which is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. Okay, so you have to follow it positively to write all data clearly. Okay, if you have any information regarding kinetic energy and also potential energy, so you can explain in detail, because here E is equal to mc square. I know this is the mass of the object and this is the velocity of light in vacuum. So multiplication, because if any object which is available, so that object will have a certain mass, so that is fixed value, and C is also fixed value, and its value I know, and each and every student has to know properly. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and its multiplication will be a fixed quantity. It means that in this universe the total energy will be constant. So according to Albert Einstein, so energy is constant. It means that any energy which is available, so that energy cannot be created, that is available in the universe, and cannot be destroyed. So that energy cannot be destroyed, only converted from one form to another form. So energy can be converted from one form to another form. Okay, so this is very important point, and each and every student has to know clearly, because I have taken one example, I have explained that example, because we have any energy. Suppose that I have energy in the form of mobile, but that energy has in the form of mobile. If I will sell that energy, so in the so I will sell, so I will get money. So energy, mobile energy, I have converted in the form of money, but that money I can also convert in to buy another equipment. It means that only I have authority to convert from one form to another form, but energy cannot be created, but I cannot destroy, because all energy will be available in the universe. In other words, I can say that I have a wood, so energy is available in the form of wood, but I will change, yeah, I will convert from one form to another form. It means that if I will burn that wood, so some energy will go in the form of smoke, and some energy will go in the form of coal. So in the form of coal, so combination of energy in the form of coal and in the form of smoke, so all energy will be constant, so all energy will be same, because before energy and after energy, both energy will be same. Only I have converted that wood into form, in the coal form and also in the smoke form, but smoke form and also coal form I will combine, so I will get energy, and before energy, both energy will be same. Therefore I have written information according to Albert Einstein, energy cannot be created, because energy available, that is in the form of wood. Only that I'm not destroying, I cannot destroy, because energy is going in the form of smoke and also in the form of coal. So if I will combine the energy in the form energy which are available in the form of coal and energy which is available in the form of smoke. So I will combine, so previous energy I will get. It means that total energy of the universe will be constant, because here mass of the object and velocity of the light both are, after multiplication I will get a fixed value. So in the universe energy will be constant. Okay, this is the information which is given by the Albert Einstein. Okay, now energy is also energy has two types. One type is in kinetic energy and other type is in potential energy. Now if any object which is moving continuously, means that object has uh, capacity to move continuously. So that object I will have, that object will have, yeah, I will say that object will have a energy, and that energy, yes, such type of object, such type of object I will say that object has a energy in the form of kinetic energy. But if any object which is available at a height, so due to position that object will also have energy, but that energy is available in the form of potential energy. So potential energy is written by capital U, and its value will be mgh. M is the mass of the object, and g is the gravity, and h is the height, that is position of the object. And in the case of kinetic energy I have written 1 by 2 m v square. Okay, so m is the mass of the object, and v is the velocity of the object according to the movement. So its value will be according to the movement. Okay students, I hope that all information of the kinetic energy and also potential energy and also total energy you are understanding clearly. Therefore you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, if you, and simultaneously you subscribe this educational channel more and more. Okay student, if you are getting any issue, any point, any query point regarding this, so you write your information, yeah, you type your query in the comment section positively, and then you send. And after after looking your query, and then I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay student, so thank you for watching this live video, and also you have to know each and every point in detail. And if you are getting any confusion, so you write your confusion point in the comment section, and then you send, and then I will give appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay, so this is the concept of energy. Now energy has two forms, one is the work and other is the heat. So here I have already explained about the concept of work, but here I am explaining about the concept of energy. So according to scientist Albert Einstein, he have given you one formula, that is equal to mc square. So its concept I have already described into two parts, that is one is the kinetic energy and other is the potential energy. Okay, now if any object which is explosion, that object is available in the explosion. So in that case, yeah, during explosion, so mass of object will change. So mass of object will change. In this case I will say there is change in total energy. So according to explosion I will also write the change in energy. So change in energy I can also write due to explosion. So due to explosion, so mass of the object will change, and velocity of light in vacuum will be same, but its total energy will change. This is also formula which is given by Albert Einstein. Okay, so this is the change in energy which is equal to change in mass into c square, that is the velocity of light in vacuum. Okay, so the change of mass is available during the explosion of the object, that is available in the nucleus of the atomic mass. Okay, So these are the informations, and all these informations you have to know properly. Okay, so I have explained about the concept of energy, types of energy, and also what is the change of energy during the explosion of the object. Each and every informations you have to know properly. Okay, if you have any doubt, so you write your doubt point in the comment section positively, and then you send. After sending, I will read, and after reading I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay, if you are understanding each and every concept in detail, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends, and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, so this instruction you have to remember positively, because here I am going to explain one times more. Because energy cannot be created means energy is available. If I have any energy, so that energy I have authority to convert from one form to another form, but that energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, so you have to follow it positively. So each and every informations I have explained here in detail, so students who are reading in CBSE board or in English medium, those students can understand this concept clearly. Okay, and also all these informations one time I am going to explain in Hindi, so students who are reading in Hindi medium, those students can understand this concept in detail. Or students who are reading in UP board, those students can understand clearly. Okay, so साइंटिस्ट एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन के द्वारा जो होता है एक फार्मूला प्रोवाइड दिया गया ई बराबर एम सी स्क्वायर। अगर हम कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट लेते हैं, कोई भी वस्तु लेते हैं, उस वस्तु का मास और उस वस्तु में जो होता है प्रकाश की चाल जो निर्वात में होता है 3 × 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड, उसके स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, वह एक वैल्यू आता है। वह वैल्यू जो होता है वह एनर्जी के वैल्यू देता है। उस एनर्जी को हम इसे लिखते हैं। अगर हम कहेंगे कि टोटल यूनिवर्स का मीनिंग होता है हिंदी में ब्रह्मांड कहते हैं। ब्रह्मांड में टोटल वस्तु का मास द्रव्यमान का सम लेते हैं, टोटल करते हैं, और उसको जो होता है प्रकाश के लाइट का जो मान रहता है उस मान से जो होता है प्रकाश का लाइट का जो प्रकाश के चाल निर्वात में है 3 × 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकेंड, उसके स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वह एक वैल्यू आएगा। वह एक फिक्स वैल्यू वह जो होता है ब्रह्मांड का कुल ऊर्जा होगा। वह ब्रह्मांड का कुल ऊर्जा होगा। इसका यूनिट जो होता है हम एसआई सिस्टम का मीनिंग यह होता है कि स्टैंडर्ड इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम में इसको कैलकुलेट किया जाता है जूल, लेकिन इसको सीए सिस्टम में हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं, यह एक अर्ग के नाम से आता है। ओके, तो यहाँ पर जो होता है इस एनर्जी को जो होता है एनर्जी को हिंदी में हम ऊर्जा के नाम से जानते हैं। उस ऊर्जा को दो फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करते हैं। अगर ऑब्जेक्ट जो होता है वस्तु जो होता है गति करता है तो उसको गतिज ऊर्जा के नाम से जानते हैं। इंग्लिश में हम काइनेटिक एनर्जी कहते हैं, और उसका वैल्यू जो होता है 1/2 v² होता है। लेकिन अगर वह कोई वस्तु जो होता है पृथ्वी से किसी हाइट पोजीशन पर जो होता है अवेलेबल होता है तो उस केस में भी उस वस्तु में जो होता है ऊर्जा होता है, एनर्जी होता है, उसको जो होता है स्थित ऊर्जा के नाम से जानते हैं, जिसको जो होता है हम mgs के नाम से उसके इंफॉर्मेशन को कैलकुलेट करते हैं। उसके लिए जो सूत्र या फार्मूला दिया जाता है mgh होता है। ओके, तो इस तरीके से जो होता है हम ऊर्जा को दो पार्ट में हम डिवाइड करते हैं, एक गतिज ऊर्जा और दूसरे को स्थितिज ऊर्जा के नाम से जानते हैं। एक गतिज ऊर्जा को काइनेटिक एनर्जी इंग्लिश में कहते हैं, और हिंदी में जो होता है उसको दूसरा पार्ट को जो होता है पोटेंशियल एनर्जी को हिंदी में जो होता है स्थितिज ऊर्जा के नाम से जानते हैं। तो एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन ने जब सारी इंफॉर्मेशन को एक्सप्लेन करने के बाद से उन्होंने समराइज किया कि एनर्जी कैन नॉट बी क्रिएटेड। एनर्जी को ऊर्जा को जो होता है क्रिएट नहीं किया जा सकता, इस यूनिवर्स में क्रिएट नहीं किया जा सकता। ये नेचुरल थिंग्स है, ये नेचर ने प्रोवाइड किया है। कोई भी एनर्जी है वह एनर्जी जो होता है नेचर ने दिया है, इसलिए एनर्जी को हम क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते, कैन नॉट बी डिस्ट्रॉय। इसका मतलब हम एनर्जी को नाश भी नहीं कर सकते, खत्म भी नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि यह नाश करने की अथॉरिटी, क्रिएट करने की अथॉरिटी किसके पास है? यूनिवर्स के नेचर के पास है, जिसको गॉड के नाम से हम जानते हैं। तो वो एनर्जी को क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, वो एनर्जी को डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं। ओनली कन्वर्टेड, हमारे पास जो अथॉरिटी जो नेचर ने दिया है ओनली कन्वर्टेड फ्रॉम वन फॉर्म टू अनदर फॉर्म, हम एनर्जी को जो होता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में केवल कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हम क्रिएट और डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं कर सकते। हमारे पास अथॉरिटी होता है किसी भी एनर्जी को एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने का। ऑलरेडी हमने बताया था कि अगर हमारे पास कोई एक पेन है, उस पेन जो होता है एनर्जी जो होता है पेन के फॉर्म में अवेलेबल है, लेकिन उस पेन को जो होता है अगर हम सेल करेंगे तो हमें एनर्जी जो होता है वो कन्वर्ट हो गया, बदल गया, वह जो होता है मनी के फॉर्म में एनर्जी आ गया। फिर से आप उस एनर्जी को फिर से कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं तो कोई टूल्स को परचेस करेंगे, तो उस टूल्स को परचेस करेंगे तो वो मनी एनर्जी जो होता है टूल्स के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो गया। इसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि जो भी यूनिवर्स में एनर्जी है, उस एनर्जी अगर हमारे पास अगर अवेलेबल हो, उस एनर्जी को हम सिर्फ हमारे पास अथॉरिटी होता है एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने का, लेकिन हमारे पास अथॉरिटी नहीं होता है कि उसको डिस्ट्रॉय कर सके। ओके, दीज आर द इंफॉर्मेशंस व्हिच आर available in the universe and we have to utilize these information in our daily life. Okay, so this information which is given by the scientist Albert Einstein, so we have to follow it positively. Okay students, if you are understanding all the informations clearly, therefore you like this live video and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, simultaneously you also subscribe this educational channel more and more. Okay students, now the concept of energy I will use in the numerical, so application of these three formula I will utilize in the numerical. Okay, so you concentrate here, I will write numerical and in that numerical I will use the concept of energy, that is E is equal to mc square and also K is equal to half mv square, that is also known as 1 by 2 mv square. This is the kinetic energy, so this energy I will use, and second energy is also I will say mgh. So here I will say one energy is kinetic energy, second energy is the potential energy, and so these formula I will use in the numerical to solve the question how we will utilize this formula in the numerical. So you concentrate here, I am going to write numerical and then in that numerical I will apply the concept of this formula. Okay, so students, if you are getting any confusion or any doubt or any query related to this topic, so you type or you write in the comment section positively about your topic and then you send. A topic name is energy, that is urja, and then you send. After sending I will look your comment and then I will study your comment. After studying I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay, if you are understanding, so you like and you subscribe this live video and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students so that they can also improve, that is update and develop their knowledge on this topic. Okay, now I am going to erase this concept and then I will write the numericals, and after writing the numericals I will give its appropriate solution. Okay, so you concentrate here. So a numerical I will give next time because there is no time, so I will give numericals and also its application in next class. Okay, thank you for watching this live video, and if you have any queries, so you ask by typing in the comment section and related to this topic, and then you send, and then I will read your comment and then I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay, thank you for watching this live video. Jai Hind, Rana sir.